This is the story of Hiroo Onoda, the Japanese soldier who held out for 29 years, fighting a war that had already ended. In 1944, Hiroo Onoda, a 22-year-old lieutenant trained in intelligence and guerrilla warfare, was sent to the island of Lubang in the Philippines. His orders were clear: hold the island at all costs, destroy enemy airstrips and supplies, and never surrender. You are absolutely forbidden to die by your own hand. It may take 3 years, it may take 5, but whatever happens, we will come back for you. In 1945, Japan surrendered. Leaflets were dropped from planes over Lubang Island announcing the war's end. Onoda found one and examined it closely. His response? This is enemy propaganda. I'll never fall for this trick. He was convinced the leaflets were lies to lure him out. Onoda stayed put. With a handful of fellow soldiers, he waged his guerrilla campaign, hiding in the dense jungle, raiding local villages for food, and sabotaging what he thought were enemy operations. But he refused to give up. From 1945 to 1974, Onoda lived a life of isolation, surviving on bananas and coconuts, small animals, stolen rice from villages. By the 1970s, Onoda had become a legend. People had heard of the Japanese soldier in the jungle, and expeditions were launched to find him. None succeeded. Enter Norio Suzuki, a 24-year-old adventurer. Suzuki trekked into Lubang's jungle, called out for Onoda, and found the war-weary soldier still in uniform. Suzuki told him the war is over, but Onoda replied, "I will not surrender unless my commanding officer relieves me of my duty." Suzuki returned to Japan and located Onoda's former commanding officer, Major Taniguchi, who was now retired and working as a bookseller. Together, they traveled to Lubang. On March 9, 1974, Hiroo Onoda stood at attention as Major Taniguchi officially relieved him of his duty. With tears in his eyes, Onoda finally accepted the truth. Onoda returned to Japan as a hero. He was celebrated for his loyalty, discipline, and endurance.